loadout and click on the GS45s
Yeah,
and
Steve
create
fell asleep
the
playing.
build that has them akimbo.
That's so funny.
I think I'm gonna take a nap actually too, and get some, maybe start
some
getting
rest.
some shit done too. All right, brother.
Alright,
Talk to you
bro. GG's, man. Talk to you soon.
GG's.
Sure that you press your left trigger, or I believe it's L2 on PlayStation, to basically assign it to a zombie build, because we are going to purchase this gun off the wall, and as long as you've got that zombie symbol in the sort of like bottom right of this weapon, when you buy the weapon in game off the wall, it will then give you this exact build. So that's why it's important you do this, and make sure that you've got akimbo on them so that we can get ourselves the Mustang and Sally's, which is what this becomes when you pack-a-punch them. But as I say, we're not starting with this weapon, and I highly recommend that you start with something like the ASG shotgun. Again, you can use a different weapon if you feel more comfortable using an assault rifle like the AK-47 or any of the SMGs that might reload a little bit quicker too. Basically, whichever gun that you're going to start with is going to help us get to round 7 or 8, as we're going to use those early rounds as point builders to open up the map so we can get access to Pack-a-Punch, as well as buying the GS45s off the wall, and of course Pack-a-Punching them in one foul swoop. The other last two things to note as well about your loadout is the field upgrade that I highly recommend that you use, and that is going to be Ether Shroud, because this is going to be super handy when trying to take out the abominations. Of course, they can be the real big pain in this challenge, especially if you don't have something that can take them out quickly, but to kind of like negate needing to shoot them in the head and ensuring that you do as much damage as quickly as possible before they shoot you or try and hit you, you can use Ether Shroud to allow them to walk away and obviously deal the damage that you need to deal whilst they're not attacking you, and that is going to be the best way to get rid of abominations for this particular challenge. Again, you can apply augments to Ether Shroud that increase the time that you have whilst shrouded, and if you haven't researched that, don't worry, you can still do it without it, but of course you're going to have a lot less time to try and beat the abomination while shrouded, so I highly recommend that you get that augment, but like I say, it's not like 100%. If you haven't researched that, then you can apply augments to Ether Shroud that increase the time that you have whilst shrouded, and if you haven't researched that, don't worry, you can still do it without it, but of course you're going to have a lot less time to try and beat the abomination while shrouded, so I highly recommend that you get that augment, but like I say, it's not like 100% necessary. But then I also recommend that you add some form of explosive tactical or lethal grenade on your class before you go in, and the reason why I say that is because we're going to make use of the side Easter egg where we blow up the zombie head on top of the church roof. I'll explain when and why we're doing that in a little moment, but just know we are doing it, so bring something explosive. So now that your loadout's ready, obviously jump into your games, and for the beginning round, I highly recommend that you stay at the top of this building, at the top of the spawn, and let the zombies come to you. Obviously try and get as many headshots as you can, as we need to, like I said at the beginning, build as many points as possible to open up the Pack-a-Punch, and obviously buy the GS45s too, but you can also make use of the motel zombies that come out of the Thrusterdyne room, so if you want to go through the motel and up the stairs to then have them open up the door, there's about sort of 7 or 8 zombies that come flying through, which of course will give you a load more points and potentially some more salvage too. Just be careful whenever you are coming off the roof. Basically, do not jump off of the roof. Make sure that you just naturally drop off, because if you jump off the damage here, you will have to restart this challenge. So just be mindful whenever you come off the roof, because you are high enough to take full damage if you jump, because like I said, you take damage and that's it, you need to restart. But if you choose to go to the motel and you really first wave of zombies, I just recommend staying up at the top of the roof until about round 4, because at this point you should have your weapon. Also, look out for the sentry gun, because again, during this challenge, we can use score streaks, which of course is going to be super handy, and the sentry gun is actually a really big help during the vermin rounds, because vermins can jump at you and like leap at you, covering a lot of distance really quickly. But the sentry gun can of course kill them as they're spawning to the left, and also as they're jumping up the building or crawling up the building if you place it well enough. So that will be a
Hardcore kill confirmed. Nice. We're going ahead.
Tango Dusty! Ice the sharpshooter! 5 kills, there's your bar. It's a low one. Smoked. That's it! Watch and learn. Damn, friendly casualty.
Threat neutralized.
Enemy here! Props alarm running. Good to see you, fucker. Hey, we're down.
Target appears hostile.
Establishing signal lure. Setting Crocs alarm. Friendly KIA, that's on me. Come correct. 5 down, no sweat. Tracking hostile. Marksman smoked. Dropped enemy.
We have the edge, but don't get cocky. This shit ain't over.
Target caught my smoke.
Follow back. Hell of a show today, Black Ops.
That's how we do it. TACOM, come get us. Just getting it done. Sir.